Everyone, thanks for coming to our seminar today on Freestyle Judo officiating. My name is Steve Scott, and what we're here to do is to train you as officials and referees in the sport of judo, specifically using the Freestyle Judo rules that we have in the Amateur Athletic Union, the AAU. Real quick, I was kind of the one that got us started, developed a set of rules, what has kind of been now known as Freestyle Judo. It's not a new style of judo, it's not different judo, it's still Kodokan Judo. It's just the whole concept is allowing the athletes, allowing the coaches in the dojos to coach the full concept of what judo is, of Kodokan Judo, and allow them to do it in a competitive situation. So we had to look at how the rules, often people coach based on the rules of the sport, which isn't always a good idea when you're teaching judo as a physical education, but judo as a sport, we want to provide a vehicle, a tool, so that coaches could coach all the phases of judo and allow the kids or adults, whomever is competing, to do it on the mat. So we have a set of rules that will allow this. That's what's evolved in the Freestyle Judo rules. We started in 2008, in October of 2008, at several experimental tournaments in the Kansas City area. And then in 2009, we said, we'll launch this, give it a shot nationally. The AAU has been very good to us in giving us support. They provide the insurance, and through their AAU Judo Committee, Norm Miller's the national chairman, been very supportive to what we're doing. So we want to thank them for that. And in 2009, in November 2009, we had our first Freestyle Judo Nationals, Kearney, Missouri, near Kansas City. Kenny Brink put it on, one of my good black belts, very innovative guy. We had close to 200 contestants show up for it. Very, very successful. So we were very, very pleased with what happened. And it's been doing pretty well ever since. We've been holding about the same amount of numbers just about every year, so the numbers have been good. So there are enough people out there that show that this has legs. But this is a great developmental program if you want to look at it in that sense. And it's also a great way, since we're the only people doing Freestyle Judo, it's a great way if you want to pursue this as a competitive sport in and of itself. We do have some very good athletes coming out every year for our nationals, both junior, senior level, and masters. So it's been successful so far. We want to keep it going. This is why you're important. We need good referees. We need good officials. And I do these clinics in various places so we can develop more referees and more clinic and more officials. So thank you for attending. That being said, let's get started. Okay, what this is judo. When you see a freestyle judo match, just like Vincente's father said, he said, what's the difference? This is judo. He said, that's the point. That's the point. It is just judo, okay? We start them out, bow, hajime, the whole thing, just like you know, okay? Our job as a referee, I kind of stole this from wrestling because I have a strong sambo background and wrestling background. If we referees approach a match like a wrestling or sambo referee does, we're out of the picture. We're not out of the picture totally. We're managing the match. We're making sure it's safely done and fairly done. We're providing safe, objective officiating. I want to prevent injuries. That's a big job. I've officiated a lot of sports, football, wrestling, basketball, and one of the things we always do is make a fair call and make sure the match is safe. And so we stress that. So anyway, we had a very good friend of mine, Anne Maria DeMars, has a very good team of kids at the Gomper School in Los Angeles. She brought them to Kansas City for one of our tournaments last year. She's coming back this year, I might add. She loved it. She loved the AAU experience. And she said, out of the mouths of babes, I got to tell you what one of my little kids, my little 12-year-old, said to me. And he said, I like this tournament because I had a question for the referee and he didn't yell at me. He told me, and he helped me. She said, that was great. She said, out of the mouths of babes, you know? And that was what we want. Now, in the middle of a match, he has a question, I have to go to the bathroom. No, it's the same, you know. Or I have a question. No, let's keep fighting, you know. But afterwards, or if a coach has a question, we'll talk to him. You know, I mean, that's okay. And we're people too. So, you know, we're ambassadors of the sport. We have awesome responsibility as a referee, and we have to take it very seriously. And by doing that, we're helping people. You know, again, we want a safe match. We want an objectively called match. Okay, and so that's why we structured the points and everything else, the rules of freestyle judo. We're kind of winding down now, but that's why we structured the rules the way we have, so we can provide a more objective, safer match